Just a few games in the books, Brent. What are coaches right now looking for from their team, from their players?
Well, I think you're still trying to...
The Sixers will go for a different look here. Harrell, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. D'Anthony Melton comes in for Tobias Harris. He's checked in for Maxey. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Jay Crowder comes in for Chris Middleton. Allen's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David
Dribble penetration. Challenge the lobs at the basket and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. We don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thank you, David. Daniels, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. The Bucks also with the sub. Lee's checked in. Milton the pass to Harrell. Now Milton, just 5 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple.
And 76ers foul. That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far,
keep this up, coach. Your team looks good.
Philadelphia leading by 7.
And hey, how about the career for a guy like Jay Crowder?
This guy has played some bully ball. He doesn't mind playing inside. And I think guys love to have a guy who takes on that physical responsibility to be the tough guy on the team, something Jay Crowder enjoys doing himself.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. The 4 and 5. Giannis and Portis. Joe Ingles is out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton and it's small forward. And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia. And you look at MP, you have to think back to his very successful college career, Greg. Was an outright star at that level.
Yeah, stayed 3 years before making the jump to the NBA. You don't see that too often nowadays, but he won a college championship and had nothing left to prove.
A shot by Middleton, wide open. Another shot, and to Antetokounmpo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Giannis has got 8 points.
I don't know where the shoulder starts and the arms end for Giannis, but it makes him dangerous on the offensive glass.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And misses it off the right side of the rim. Philadelphia leading by 13. Harden finds MP. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. That's 12 points for P.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Got that one up quick.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
A nice shot by Tucker.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Holiday against Harden. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. The wide open look here for Ingles. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, and it's no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
To the inside. Good defense by MP.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Good on the three-point shots.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple. And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and D'Anthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
And Embiid with the block.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Milwaukee timeout. Here comes the Philadelphia 76ers, substitution on the court.
Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. McDaniels comes in for P.J. Tucker. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Harris. And it's D'Anthony Melton in for James Harden. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Crowder comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Lee's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Allen subbed in for Joe Ingles. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Here's Harrell. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here.
Defensive foul. Brook Lopez.
Coming off a pretty pass.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
The Bucks making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Lopez outside. Dishes it to Allen. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
And the wide open shot from Crowder. That one falls coming off Carter's feed. Crowder's got 7 points.
Important for this offense to have a perimeter threat that's being provided for them right now by Jay Crowder.
Here's Harrell. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And the deficit would be bigger if they hadn't been doing such a great job crashing the offensive glass this quarter.
And stolen by MP. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. That one good for 2. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. 76ers ahead, running away with this one. Time now for the halftime break. With the third quarter soon to follow here on CK.
Hey, relying on their subs to carry the load offensively, man, that's their recipe. Some terrific role players on this team, as you would say, Jack, the others.
Yeah, you got a bunch.
And let's get back to our featured game. A fantastic. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Now, you know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Harrell is out there with Reed. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's P in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Portis against Harrell. Portis the best to Crowder. 1:29 left to play in the third. Stay Allen outside. 6 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And the Bucks miss again. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They host the Spurs after this. They find themselves in the middle of the string of 3 straight at home.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's down the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Philadelphia's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Yep, that one goes. Allen's got 7 points in the game.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Pass to Crowder. Portis the screen. Now the pass to Carter. Off target from three-point range. And at the end of the third quarter,
with the score, your Sixers, 96, the Bucks, 57. Substitution on the court. At the line,
Embiid, he's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Reed comes in for George Niang. He's checked in for Maxey. And it's Harden in for Isaiah Thomas. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. Antetokounmpo comes in for Pat Connaughton. Grayson Allen's checked in for Lee. And it's Drew Holiday in for Javon Carter. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Holiday and Allen have guard duties. Brook Lopez is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Antetokounmpo into the 3 slot. The feed to Lopez. He grabs the miss. P's got his 6th rebound on the night. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Lets the 3 fly, and again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game. Pass to Portis. Now here's Allen. And stolen by MP.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a
good, another from 3.
There it is, a shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Allen. They need this, and the layup is up and in.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and
connects again from distance.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record book.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're down by 44. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Shake Milton, he's checked in for James Harden. The Bucks also changing it up. Crowder, he's checked in for Lopez. Lee comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. Allen outside to the middle. Here's Lee. Portis trying to free himself, and it's Lee that time on the assist by Allen.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Now into the lineup for your 76ers.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Carter looking around. Lee outside. Fires the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Now here's MP. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball call.
Get the rock to MP. They can't stop him.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. There was a
winning your Sixers 120. The Bucks 78. Folks, we'd like to thank you for coming out and supporting your team. Please stop on safely, and we hope to see you again in the next event.
What up, Ash? Press?
No.
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like a phone to me. Y'all got that MP20?
You know what? That's real classy. Why would he even mention me?
was a great win.
Ash, not one chair?
I don't do cheers.
So what about your guests? We all just gonna stand, stare at you?
Guests? No. Did you come in here to drag me from my office decor, or do you want to...
What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
I mean, tell you the truth, I really wouldn't have noticed it if people like...
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment. A big part of the
I mean, look, Shep would be a great
MP, you know we keep it real on here. I gotta ask you.
Yo, honestly, that's just who he is.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation.